It's the least I can do. Yes. You know we should all drown in lakes of blood.
Greetings once again. Trade meat has been here for generations, but now we are harassed from the strangest of sources. What I would have you do is escort him to his task, or see to it yourselves, whichever you prefer.
People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
Hello, and well met to you. I am Cerned, though my identity is surely no secret after the fuss I have caused here.
You broke into my house, stole my property. It's the least I can do. Yes. You know.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At your command, of course.
We should all drown in lakes of blood. People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your... You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most. It's the least I can do.
You will suffer. Oh, yes.
Plant a blade in your side.
Very well.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy? What is steel compared to the hand that wields it? people have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your body,
Discerning eye.
the desire in your heart. I gave you this. You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
Harry, I have an idea.
Please, Jan. My name is Herr de Lies.
It's the least I can do.
In cactus pulca.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
Yes. Very well.
All drown in lakes of blood. People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this. You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
Mayhap this will be the end!
The least I can do. Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy? Such a waste. Crucify him.
Oh, all right. Yes, yes. Standard tactic, that.
People have no grasp of what they do.
What is it now? Go bother someone else. Oh, I can do that.
Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. That is power. You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most. But steel compared to the hand that wields it.
Aye, a fair gambling.
It shall be done with skill and
The devil's advice. It's the least I can do.
For the Doom God, I strike a blow!
Contemplate this on the tree of woe. Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy? Should all drown in lakes of blood.
Beware! Your knees are mine!
The dells of vipers.
A solid blow!
The dells of vipers.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
At once, your worship.
A solid blow!
Nature, take the life she gave!
The dells of
Righteousness
vipers.
shall prevail!
People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
This isn't my uncle's spanky stump!
May our deeds be sung
Nature,
through the
take
ages!
the life she gave!
With all speed, comrade!
You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most. It's the least I can do.
Manus potentis.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At your command, of course.
What is it now?
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
May our deeds be sung through the ages!
Nature, take the life she gave! For the fallen!
That is power.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while
What is steel compared to... all drown in lakes of blood. People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
Nature's servant away.
it would be good for you.
You shall suffer my wrath!
What is it? Fine, fine. Just stop. Faster. Oh, all
Such
right.
a waste.
With vengeance!
You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is the least I can do. Yes, you know what it is, don't you, boy? Should all drown in lakes of blood.
Suffer my take the life she gave!
People have no grasp
Nature,
to crucify
take the
him.
life she gave!
Look at the strength of your body. You broke into my house, stole my property. Such a waste. It's the least I can do.
Enter Herr Delis.
Such a waste.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
You suffer
The delve of violence.
Jon Johnson at your service.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
Red.
They should all drown in lakes. People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your body. The desire. You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most. It's the least I can do. Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy? Should all drown in lakes of blood.
You know, this reminds me of that time way back. Yes, yes, a standard tactic, that.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
Point the sword, and I shall strike.
You need my skills, I see. Oh, I can do that. I think we make a fine partnership. Like, beware! Your knees are mine!
That is power.
People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this. Such a waste.
With vengeance! Fall, creature, and feed the earth!
You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most. It's the least I can do. What is steel compared to the hand that wields it? Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
You shall suffer my wrath.
All drown in lakes of blood.
The best leaders also follow.
Very well.
With vengeance! With vengeance!
It shall be done, and die. A fair gambit.
People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your body. You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
I am stronger than ever with the aid of this grove. No harm can come to me here. Such bonding rituals are frowned upon as they draw energy from the earth itself, but the mother feeds me that I might fight for her.
It's the least I can do.
Your investigations have been fruitful? Let us examine them for possible solutions to this regrettable situation. Speak what you have learned of the local druids. How are they tainted?
You have come back! Such insolence matched only by stupidity. Even the smallest-brained of nature's creatures learn from pain, but you insist on... I am stronger than ever with the aid of this grove. No harm can come to me here. Such bonding rituals are frowned upon as they draw energy from the earth itself, but the mother feeds me that I might fight
With
for her.
nature's fury!
scourge has been purged, I can tell that the deed is done. For even now the land sighs relief. This has been a great service to nature, and she shall not forget. Do we flower anew, or is the fall upon us?
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy? Should all drown in lakes of blood. People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your body. The desire in your heart. I gave you this. You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most. It's the least I can do.
We are in your debt for whatever you did. I thank you, and Trade Meat thanks you. Citizens of Trade Meat, you are once again. It is from this.
Here!
You have saved us all!
Oh, yes. Most excellent work, hero.
Indeed!
You will always be welcome here. Obviously, you are deserving of your glowing reputation as a true hero.
Greetings to you. I'm Lady Lilith Loraxel, the head of the... It is pleasing to know. Please, if you are interested in the reward for performing such a task, do come and speak to me at my mansion.
I see that vicious harpy has already pounced upon you. Ignore whatever she says. She is a conniving witch and a liar. I am Lord Scummy and Ali Bakar, and it is my family that founded Trade Meat, not hers. So I greet you in the name of the town's... No doubt Lady Lilith has asked you to perform a service for her. If you are foolish and work for the Loraxals, however, you will not be welcome in my home. Think carefully on this.
I'm sorry they chose to involve you in their schemes. The Loraxal, be careful in your dealings with them. That's all I can say. I have here a reward
I warn
that the town
you,
merchants
I cannot
have
abide
gathered
this
for you.
charity. It is not to my tastes at all.
Ah, you are the hero who has saved us from the Druids, yes?
I hope this is not a sign of things to come. We must strive to maintain balance.
Well met and welcome.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
Traveling with an angered cambion might almost be
only
more
seek to
interesting
know if you
than
have
the time
truly
I'm
fallen
spending
away.
with you.
You risk injury if you come any closer, my misguided friend. You have forced my hand.
I have more important business than this to attend to.
shall all drown in lakes of blood.
Well met and welcome.
Good day to you. Good day to you. Good day. Good. You are welcome here.
Top of the day to find a bit of weather. I'd wager the turnip market's making a killing today.
People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your body,
You look like
the desire in your heart.
two gold pieces to rub together.
I gave you this. You broke into my
You
house,
look like the sort who has more than two
stole
gold
my
pieces to
property,
rub together.
murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most. It's the least I can do.
I stand. Very well.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy? They should all drown in lakes of blood. People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
Please, but well, there is great
You broke into my...
treasure
It's
there.
the least I can do. Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
Veritas, credo, oculos.
Should all drown in lakes of blood.
Enemies and must defend yourself.
People have no grasp of what they do.
It's long past time to...
Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
It's so cloudy, as you wish.
You'll find no better prices in Arm. I guarantee it.
What do you guess if it's required?
They will wash away all that has gone before. In your hand, you hold my light, the gleam in the eye of Set. This flame will burn away the darkness, burn you the way to paradise! You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
You must struggle. Through struggle, we grow stronger. Only the strong can.
If that is what you want.
Be gone, commoner. I have my own business to attend to.
Give me that whole coin, I'll give you a barrel. Yeah, a whole barrel.
It's the least I can do.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Excuse me. I am of course. I walk a new path. Sometimes a new cut. I seek to join this. I wouldn't. I believe Collis while tracking Alagor. He didn't believe it. As a monk of the dark, I know how. Even if Darathorn isn't Alagor, the heresy clearly threatens all who serve Selûne. I think together we will destroy Alagor and his heresy. Is this truly how things will end? I see. Although I am sad to take my leave of you, I would enjoy the memories we share.
Please, don't make me leave. There is, but you must. Dragomir's tomb holds great treasure.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy? We should all drown in lakes of blood. People have no grasp of what they do.
We must continue our travels.
Look at this. You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
Yes, man. What do they fetch now?
It's the least I can do. Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
You'll first have to give up the socket money.
We should all drown in lakes of
Pleasure to
blood.
meet a socially acceptable person such as yourself.
Good day to you.
This is a decent amount of gold, and I think not many people know that this is possible at all.
People have no grasp of... Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
I trust all this way.
I am ready.
For the order!
Take that, turnip!
Crucify.
With vengeance! Take that, turnip-eating scum!
You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants, and my... It's the least I can do. Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy? Where is the eye? It should all drown in lakes of
I don't
blood.
usually speak to the likes of you, but hello.
People have no grasp. Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
I do not care much for these
Portentous.
Sup, man? I bought a new microphone.
You broke into my house.
It goes
Stole my
well.
property.
I've
Such a
done a no reload Fallout 2 playthrough. And I succeeded. And now I'm back today.
It's the least I can do.
And this run is surely the one to
only if you're
ascend.
Shall be done
At
with
your
skill
order.
and care.
What is it now?
Ready.
For the order!
By Uncle Spanky Stone.
One day. One day.
I can carry not another stitch. Let it fall to the ground then.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
I'm playing a triple class Mage Cleric fighter. This is the one of the few classes I haven't played yet that are good, because any class with Mage is good because you can protect yourself from everything. And it's also a fighter, so fighter high level abilities patch up any deficiencies in DPS, DPR.
People have no grasp of what they do.
And I've actually updated, I set up a bot to type out a command for, yeah.
Where is the eye of the serpent?
I mean, my previous run when it went all DUI, right to the Ascension, and I almost not the stats. Well, those are stats after books from Bgee, because my total roll was 88, I think. So this is not the highest I've ever had. The highest I had was like 93 or something on a paladin, but because paladins are easy to roll high. But actually paladins are easy to roll high but are very difficult to roll good, because what you need is strength, dexterity and constitution. Wisdom does nothing for you. Intelligence you only need about 10 to not die to Mind Flayer hits. And charisma, like high charisma is a quality of life, but it's not a necessity. But your minimum stats in charisma I think is 17 and in wisdom is 15. So you get a lot of stats you actually don't need, and rolling a max strength, constitution and dexterity requires a roll of 90 something on a paladin. So it's actually not that good. And the highest roll I think there is in terms of average statistical rolls is an Elven Archer. Because elves, I think, have increased minimum charisma and dexterity.
Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At your command, of course.
Manus potentis.
But with this character, I mean, I would benefit from having more intelligence, especially in Bgee1, because there isn't that many potions in Bgee1 to increase intelligence. And you can just, with 19 intelligence, you can just learn scrolls with very good chance. I would benefit from more wisdom, because I would get extra spell slots at level 5, I think. And actually I learned that low charisma is quite bad in SOD, because a lot of people, you can't talk your way out of a lot of fights. They actually fight you.
You broke into my house.
That's surprising to me.
Stole my property. Murdered my servant is the least I can do.
Do not touch me. Speak and be done with it.
For the fallen!
Crucify him.
Beware! Your knees are mine!
You can do nothing but die!
Yeah, I didn't want to get extra reputation from turning in the mantle, because I'm already at 16 and Edwin breaks at 19 I think, and there's a lot more reputation to get.
Justice shall be Nature, take the life she gave!
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
But I need 15 for the Harper pin, which I didn't get last run.
We shall all drown in lakes of blood.
Which
People
was sad,
have
because
no grasp of what they
Jakira's save versus spell is bad. She needs that pin to not fail every save.
Where is the eye of the serpent? Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
And this time I actually dealt with Rakshasa the quick way. I bought a Staff of Striking for Jan and he dealt 108 damage. So it was a one-hit kill this time, and I didn't have to wait until I get level 8 spells to deal with it.
You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and
the backstab multiplier
is what grieves me the most.
Doesn't multiply strength, but it does multiply base damage and specialization damage. But since he's a thief and he doesn't get any more than 1 proficiency, this is the best way to increase the backstab damage. And luck. Like, for such an important backstab like this, you can cast a luck spell on him, and it increases base damage by 1, or increases the roll by 1, and Bard Song also gives luck, and since her dice is a blade, his song is only 1 luck, but Unkitted Bard gives up to 3 luck for, I think. And
I shall go forth at your command.
Chant also does this, also increases luck by 1. So you can pretty much guarantee and at least an above average roll when you stack the luck bonus.
It's the least I can do.
Okay, so I've basically done the whole trade meet. I did Darni's Keep already. I did Umar Hills, but not Temple Ruins. I think it's time for Assad's quest.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
Because I really want that True-Seeing Gem. It's extremely good item.
We must continue our travels.
Should all drown in lakes of blood.
Speak your mind.
People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your body. The desire in your heart. I gave you this. You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most. It's the least I can do.
Hello there, strangers.
I am
a friend of all who seek the truth in both light.
A word. We would do well to feign interest in the heretics. Where will...
Come to the event until...
Am I doing the right thing? You give me the strength to continue.
If I don't yell, I can hear you just fine.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy? Should all drown in lakes of blood.
They should die to 1 death spell. Yeah.
People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
There's quite a few traps in here, and traps are good experience.
You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants, and my pets. Is the least I can do.
Yes.
You know, this reminds
Yes.
me of that time.
You know what it is, don't you, boy?
I've actually set up a glitter dust minor sequencer Edwin because he's a conjurer. And this is a party-friendly AoE blind, which saves for at -2 for Edwin. So we'll see if this
should all drown in the lakes of blood.
Is this any good?
Explain your intent and make it good.
What is it now?
Very well.
Yes, yes, a standard tactic. That I'll make it quick.
People have no grasp of what they do.
Tedious monkey work.
I got most of them, but they are low level, so...
West.
That is power. That is contemplate this on the tree of woe.
Am I ready?
What can I do?
What is steel compared to the hand that wields it?
I'd carry the world if I could, but you'll have to package it smaller. I'm out of room.
Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
Declare yourself. Hear me, brothers and sisters, hear me. Welcome, I am
Hammerhelm. He was one of Sugeta.
obvious, the sons and the truth. Of course,
You think
I was he open. If you would a life in service, my friend.
I wouldn't?
So, Rasad, you must here is
It was good.
and you, Rasad. May the twofold smile upon
You broke into
on
my
your journey.
house, stole my property,
There's a
murdered my
party of
servants
adventurers.
and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
They can be a bit dangerous because they do have a mage and a shadow dancer. So what I will do, I will cast a mass globe from Limited Wish with Edwin.
I await Manus, Potentis, Paro.
I could handle that.
It's the least I can do.
Okay, let's roll. I could just blast them from off-screen, but it's kind of an exploit.
The spike trick.
You know, there was plenty.
Oh, that you
And you-
says the one who flooded the chamber with clouds of noxious gas.
Don't move, stranger. What are you doing here? You're not one of those blast. 2 arms. We'll get out of this one
Jon
yet.
Johnson at your service.
Go bother someone
I've actually haven't changed the spell setup from fighting trolls yet.
Pardon, turnip reflex.
Yeah, she's a shadow dancer, this is so annoying. There's a fight in Black Pits too, against vampires. And there's like 3 shadow dancer vampires in that fight, and they all chain side shadow step one after the other. It's extremely annoying.
Without ye bothering me.
crucified.
For the Doom God! Just stop pestering me.
Should I disintegrate him? Oh, the only thing I keep from this party is this, but I haven't actually ever used it.
What is steel compared to the hand that wields it? Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
Fall to the ground.
I have to learn some of these scrolls. What's the bout? I'm gonna show it. I mean, it's not terrible. I guess it would be a great item in BG1. This is whatever, like 5% for 2 rounds, for 2 turns. You can't rely on it in the slightest. The charge ability, this is okay. Like, I would use it in BG1 for sure. But in BG2 I already have limited wish, so whatever. This ring is good. This is very good ring for pure martials who can't protect themselves otherwise. So if you're running with Korgan or Keldorn, this is something they would absolutely appreciate. And if you combine it with Chant, then you have a guarantee that they won't be hit before all of the images disappear. Because it's governed by luck, so 1 luck bonus is enough to guarantee safety with mirror image. Unless you get counter-lucked, unless you get hit with opposing Chant, for example.
There was a time, boy, when I searched for steel. And steel meant more to me than slow drown in lakes of blood. People have no grasp of
Rasadin Bashir. We
All in queue.
I need accuse you of nothing, traitor.
We were
And scrawled in blood on the wall, the name of their killer, Rasad in Bashir. Perhaps they are right.
Once, Sahana. Another lie. Even before
it is.
There are few things I'll not do to avenge my brother.
We've made a mistake, Sixcar.
Rasad could not have been, and that is why you turned against your own, and
a poor excuse for breaking your vows. And what are we to make of the temple massacre? He has turned against the Order. Regardless of the massacre, he no longer...
Perhaps there is hope for you yet, Rasad.
I would give anything to be able to do that, Sahan.
Here, Rasad. Take this.
A favor you forsook.
Be silent a moment.
I have to say, Dimdog characters constantly tell you to be silent. Like Dorn, Rasad.
Farewell,
May salute. I hope you...
The Moon Maiden watches you, Bashir. Take care not to disappoint her further.
But the worst offender is Hexa, because... Like, she was trapped in that tomb.
With every step I take away
because she couldn't... wasn't able to defeat Dragomir, right?
What purpose is that? Dare I even hope for such a thing at this point? I pray your...
and then you come kill Dragomir.
Thy will be done.
And then Hexat kills someone in front
Look
of
at
your
the strength of your body. The desire
one
in
of
your
your
heart.
companions at that.
I gave you this.
And then she talks shit to you. Like she's arrogant and snide. And I'm thinking to myself, man, that woman is talking a lot of shit for a person in range of a Mace of Disruption or Azure Edge throwing axe. But her quests give you good XP and
You
good
broke
loot,
into my
so
house, stole
it's
my
not really
property,
wise to kill her
murdered
either.
my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most. It's the least I can do.
We can actually dismiss Rasad here, because his quest
You
can
know what it
continue
is,
without
don't you,
you being
boy?
physically present in the party.
Should all drown in lakes of blood.
Debug, yes, debug is the primary reward, but there's in the second quest, in the Chinese themed tomb, there's an amulet that gives +3 to save versus death. This is very useful against planetars for tanking Vorpal hits. And if you actually attack the monks, they give a very good XP because the monk priests, they are categorized as leeches and they give 22,000 XP each.
People have no grasp of what they do.
And there's quite a few of them in the tomb.
Look at the strength of your body.
And the third quest doesn't have any good material reward, but it gives per person quest XP, so it's also good. I have to get rid of some of this stuff.
You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
Fate beckons us all.
Okay, I will need some chaos actually for this fight, upcoming one. Man, Edwin has spell slots for days.
It's the least I can do.
What level is Righteous Magic? Level 5. I need those chaotic commands, but this lasts around a level, so for Anoman it quickly overtakes Draw upon Holy Might in duration. So I could be casting this with him.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy? Should all drown in lakes of blood. People have no grasp of what they do.
You need my skills, I see. It shall be done with skill and care.
Look at the strength of your body. You broke into my house, stole my property,
Readier than a red
murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
I am ready.
It's the least I can do.
This This woman normally speaks to you, but I guess she speaks to Rasa.
For the order! My Uncle Spanky Stone!
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
Declare yourself.
Should all drown in lakes of blood.
I don't want to go here because it triggers a cutscene.
Is never defense. Yo!
I don't know why Beamdog was so insistent on their cutscenes not being able to be skipped. Like almost all of the original cutscenes can be cut short.
People have no grasp of what they do.
Away with you.
Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
Now for the dialogue, boss.
With all speed, comrade.
Heal and repent.
Got him. Okay, Anoman, the Flyer of the Ages is marked as a quest item and he gets transported to your...
You broke into my house,
to dismiss the character.
stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
Trust you have no hostile intentions.
It's the least I can do.
Okay, so the game sometimes crashes
Yes.
here.
You know what it is, don't you, boy? Should all drown in lakes of blood.
Welcome. You have traveled far, endured much to feel the ecstasy of the twofold revelation. But only the strongest, most who speaks? Identify yourself. You would join the trust? 4 tests you must undergo. 4 trials to face.
Welcome, stranger. Are you ready to face the bright moon? Ha! Such bravado may serve you well in the bright moon. Of course, it might also spell your doom.
People have no grasp of what they do.
It's grow heavy.
Greetings.
Not the time to sleep and dream, but even...
I know all there is to know of you. You use wit to mask your fear. You have many secrets. It is. Go on.
They blamed it on Imoen.
A little secret, but a secret. Leave this place now, and know the goddess smiles twice upon you.
Congratulations! You have proven yourself in the light of the bright moon.
My God protects me and watches us all.
I trust.
Pitiful at best. You must seek out a new secret and bring it into the light, though I doubt you possess the conviction. What is your name? What sin have the goddess smiles twice on you know of someone who has sinned against her?
Let's be a dick here.
You have done well to tell me this. Very good. You may leave now.
Look at the strength of your body. The desire in your heart. I gave you this.
Crimes have only the one son.
You have entered. I do not believe you.
So those guys normally leave you with 1 HP if you're at full
The goddess has no use for you.
health and don't have any protections, but I wonder if you're playing on double damage.
Do you still think yourself
Can they actually kill you? I've never tried.
How much longer can you endure? How much? Admit it! The goddess has abandoned all this, and still you cling. Even if your heretics' beliefs are, how does it feel to know you've died? Tell me! Rejoice! You have successfully endured the trial of pain.
You broke into my house.
I guess the real trial is making you not rage quit after dropping all of your items on the ground. Okay, and the last trial is a combat against 3 invisible stalkers, which actually hit extremely hard. So I will renew my defenses.
It's the least I can do.
Welcome, troops within.
It's long past
You will learn
time
that
for
what you say
eternity.
is the
A little
old saying
rest
that if you succeed,
from our
yes.
eyes and ache
Will
from
you
our
take the
legs.
test?
I think an invisible stalker can hit up to 40 damage normally, which is 80 on double damage. I've actually Basilius with SCS in Bgee can summon invisible
Well
stalkers.
done. In the blinding light, your darkness has triumphed. She truly does. Remember what
And
you
I've
learned
had
here today,
NPCs
and walk with her always.
blasted into pieces from full health by
You know
by
what
that
it is,
stalker
don't you,
from
boy?
Basilius. This is an extremely good item. It pretty much does what Caldorn do with quick cast through sight.
Shall all drown in lakes of blood.
Worthy aspirants, Hollis was called away on urgent business.
People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the
My
strength of
guys
your
are
body.
exhausted, which
The desire
infers
in your heart.
pretty severe
I
penalty.
gave you this.
So I
You
think
broke
it's
into my house.
a good idea to rest.
Stole my property. It's the least I can do.
And here's your guarantee.
How many
You know what it is, don't you, boy?
Hear my words, you who sought the twofold truth. In moments, we shall face the servants of Shard. Prepare yourselves.
We should all drown in lakes of blood.
It is about time.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
Potentious.
Yes, master. What should I fetch now? Virtus.
People have no grasp of what they do.
The battle is lost, heretics. Lay down your arms and throw yourselves on the mercy of Shah. You'll never know, monk.
There are assassins spawning here.
For honor and glory! Put the sword, I shall strike. Hell guards my fire.
Speak your mind.
I shall be glad to dance to it.
Yes, take that.
Does she have turning? Because I won't risk it. It doesn't look like she has or he has, but I won't risk disintegrating myself.
Crucify him. Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
Cast off fighting, cast off your old beliefs and be saved.
Do they have? I think they all have entropy shields. This is one annoying thing, that entropy shields of enemies doesn't show up as this glowing animation. So you have to actually read the log all the time. Yeah, and it also stops all of the range attacks.
Steel compared to the hand. It wields such a waste. You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants, and
there
my
are some
pets.
good potions.
And that is what grieves me the most.
Like magic shielding potions are very rare in Bgee 2.
I can carry not another stitch. Let it fall to the ground then.
It's the least I can do.
And I think there's also some
You know what it is,
high
don't
level
you,
gems
boy?
being locked here.
We should all drown in lakes of blood. People have no grasp of what they do.
I'll do it.
Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this. You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
You know, this reminds me of that time way back. Yes, a standard tactic.
It's the least I can do.
I'm pretty sure I've killed everyone, but the battle is still going on.
Oh, I can do that. Got it.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy? Roll down in lakes of blood. People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your body. The desire. You broke into my house.
We are triumphant.
Stole my property. Murdered my servants and my pets. And that is what grieves me the most.
Okay, so this was Rasad's quest, which I do for the gem, which is very useful item. I guess it's Hexat time, actually. Because that bag also would come in handy.
It's the least I can do.
I require rest.
Useful gadgets I have. Yes, I do.
Yeah, I have to do Hexat because it's a bit too good to pass up. I always leave this because sometimes leeches, when they cast time stop and improved alacrity, they start spamming magic missiles, and I don't precast the shield spell, but I do cast protection from magical energy, so I end up never using this, but I also always keep it inside the bag. I've started early today because there's quite a heat wave in Poland, and I just I was sweating my balls off in bed, so I decided I might as well start streaming because I have a standing desk, so the fan is blowing at full power straight at me. I still have the limited quest, limited wish quest to turn in, which is also per person XP, so I always do it. I will use it to learn scrolls actually. Yeah, and I will do this now. In fact,
yes, you know what it is, don't you, boy?
I will use it on Herdalis because he requires 3 potions of genius.
sound like Goladon.
Did this guy actually...
Useful gadgets I have. Yes, I do.
Does he sell potions of genius? Yes, he does. That's good. Because potions of mind focusing are much more expensive, and I use a lot of them for mind flayers. It's always a good idea to drink to max out your intelligence for mind flayers with your main character. And it also raises AC, and mind flayers don't have that great of attack nut. My mage levels go up extremely slowly, so I shouldn't actually learn all of the scrolls. He doesn't get level 7 spells, so it's level 6, I guess. But not Ruby Ray. He doesn't get to use it. Having 4 arcane casters in a party for sure adds a lot of XP in total. And I didn't even steal all of the scrolls, I just stolen the ones I'm actually going to use. And the rest is loot from enemies.
Go bother someone else.
Will prepare Glitter Dust minor sequencer, now that I remember.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
Okay, looking good. I have to rest because the potion lowers the strength to 3 for 24 hours.
People have no grasp of what they do.
So now for the Hexat quest, I think I will dismiss Anaman because he has problem with her and he needs the experience the least because he levels quickly as a pure cleric.
Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. You broke into my house, stole my property. It's the least I can do. Yes, you know what it is, don't you, boy?
But I will first turn in the limited wish quest before I forget.
People have no grasp of what they do.
And I think since it's night, I should also get rid of the
I hear you well enough.
muggers in Dark
Look at the strength of your body.
to not
You
get
broke into my
ambushed
house.
later.
It's the least I can do.
Nature's
Yes, you know what it is, don't you, boy?
I await your need.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
Stop!
At the best leaders also.
Shouldn't glitter dust prevent going invisible?
That is power. All drown in lakes of blood.
Okay.
People
I wanted
have
to
no
get
grasp
this
of
out
what
of
they
the
do.
way too, because sometimes you just forget and come in without stone skins unprepared and they could absolutely explode Edwin, for example.
Look at this. You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most. It's the least I can do.
More level 7 spells for... I started using a lot of Holy Word because it goes through all the mage protections and it's a no-save 50% chance of spell failure. So if you don't manage to hurt a lich in the first round, which is possible, but it's hard, there's actually a good chance that he won't get time step off. I also started using Ancient Weapon for Planetars because they require +3 to hit. And for example, I like Jahiro with Throwing Dagger, which is only +2. So I pre-buff Ancient Weapon before fighting high
You know
level
what it
mages.
is? Should all drown in lakes of blood. People have no ground. Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this. You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
We must continue our travels.
It's the least I can do.
Excuse me. Yes, to the graveyard district. The tomb is there. We should leave now.
Yes.
I've tried
you know what
actually
it is, don't
doing
you, boy?
the
Should all drown in
the
lakes.
tomb early once, because I wanted to attack straight away, and
People have no ground.
those devil shades are
Look at
quite
the strength of your
dangerous
body,
actually.
the desire in your heart. You broke into my house,
Without the Amulet of Power
stole my
or
property,
Mace of Disruption.
murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most. It's the least I can
This
do.
is the place. Did it. Before.
Fall, creature, and beat with vengeance!
I will try.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
I must enter.
It should all drown in lakes of blood.
It shall be done. Skill and care, if not brevity.
Enter Herr Delis.
People have no grasp of what they do.
The treasure is still here.
With vengeance!
That is power. Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this. You broke into my house. That is power.
Back to hunt us.
Take that, son of a scout. This isn't boring. I'll give it that.
Chain Lightning is actually very good against them because the shades have a huge weakness against lightning damage.
Add one shield.
That is power.
Turn a page. I can't. I'm allergic. Well, all right. I'm not that.
It's the least I can do. The fire.
Yeah, I knew there's one more trap too, but fortunately it wasn't that hard hitting.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
You know, this reminds me of that.
What shall I
All
fetch
drown in
now?
lakes of blood.
You must. It's the only way to. I cannot.
Yes, yes. A standard tactic, that.
There should be another group of shades.
People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this. You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets. What is steel compared to the hand that wields it? It's the least I can do. Yes, you know what it is. All drown in lakes of blood.
Take that, turnip pig scum.
Why don't I have remove paralysis? So the Ultilux Sphere is actually probably the best way to save the
People have no grasp of what they do.
incapacitated NPCs or your main character. It casts very quickly and it was updated to not allow a saving throw for friendly entities.
Oh, I can do that.
Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this. Concentrated on the tree of woe.
He actually drains levels, I didn't know that.
You broke into my
That's
house,
unfortunate.
stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves the least I can do.
No. The sleeper is valuable. The rod is a key. There is an opening near the tomb's entrance. It should fit. Use it quickly.
Yes, where is the eye of the serpent? It shall all drown in lakes of blood. People have no grasp. Look at the strength of your body.
Another
the desire in your heart. I gave you this. You broke into my house. It's the least I can do. Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy? What is steel compared to the hand that wields it?
Jon Janssen at your service.
I do not care much for being prodded all the time.
Vile space stone.
She shouldn't be so easy to hit. And there was a couple of critical hits in a row.
All drown. People have no grasp of what they do.
Let's slide that rod.
Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you. You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
Cloudy.
You need my skills, I see.
Where is the eye of the serpent? It's the least I can do. Yes. You know what it is, don't you? It should all drown in lakes of blood.
It is done.
Such a waste.
Is there a griffin about?
Yes.
People have no grasp of what they do.
Dragomir is dead. We're very close now.
Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
The sleeper.
Forgive me, Clara. This is the only way. Good to finally meet you. I am Hexath, a pawn in a game. Everything's a game. And I've some personal matters that need tending to. I need to see and... No. You'll meet me at the Copper Coronet in 2 hours.
Is this the right way to address someone who just
You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants,
you trapped for
and my
100
pets,
years?
and that is what grieves me the most.
I don't think so. If she dropped the Dragomir's Respite, the Bag of Holding, on death, I would actually kill her probably every time.
It's the least I can do. Yes, you know it should all drown in lakes of blood. People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your body.
I require rest.
The desire in your
Demand we
heart.
stop.
I gave you this.
Thanks, man. See you later. Very thanks for tuning in.
It's long past time for turnip tea.
See you.
A rest will shake the stew from our eyes and ache from our legs.
You came. I'm glad. No. My employer. The question is, do you want that? Very well. I accept. Very good. If that is what you want.
You broke into
Now
my
to
house.
trigger
It's the least I can do.
request, I think I have to rest for
I have
a
a
week.
favor I need you to. This was Dragomir. You should be. My life is literally in your hands now. Certainly.
Yes. It should all drown in lakes of blood. People have no grasp of what they do.
Not so kind as they. I am could. She brings word from my employer, El. At least, I assume I was given an assignment.
El, he believed. If I were, he required the
quips of
Durkon.
It will be
one other making preparation. I'd tell you to take care, Hexat. But I know you.
Look at this.
Dragomir's cask will allow us to. It didn't work out well for me last time.
We will actually need Death Ward for this because the monks use Quivering Palm. There's also quite a few mind flayers, but I don't have chaotic commands. So I will just drink potions of invulnerability.
You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
I am ready.
The least I can do.
Don't do it. I am.
Aye, a fair gambit.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
Reminds me of that time way back.
This welcome blade for oblivion.
Should all drown in lakes of blood.
Hold your position. Hideous creatures from the Underdark have I am you help us keep looking at the crypt of skulls is to the south. Good fortune be with you.
Yes, yes, a standard tactic, that.
Thy will be done.
People have no grasp of what they do.
Okay, so for the mind players. My intelligence is not bad, but I will drink 2 potions of mind focusing. Maybe summon some reinforcements.
Vita Mortis Aria. Vita.
Wouldn't you rather tune
Someone fine. Just stop pestering me.
Elminster we should go into the mobile vegetable picking business together.
I should at least make Jahira into negative saving throws.
Go bother someone else.
Potentis Paro.
Vita Mortis Aria.
Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
For the fallen!
That is power. You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most. It's the least I can do.
With vengeance, by Uncle
Contemplate this and the sea of woe.
Detonate. Fortunately, there aren't too many of them, so they didn't spam it.
Aye, my reader.
And my MC has the belt of inertial barrier, so he was safe.
Fall, creature, and feast here!
By Uncle Spanky Stomp!
Nothing like mind flail.
Monsters are dead. Beyond the Black Leopard's claw can be found.
They stole my kill, so now I have to definitely kill them.
Oh, I could do that.
Tis a role I am glad to play.
Got it.
I shall be glad to dance to your tune, if you but learn to play.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
It shall be done with skill and care, if not
Should all drown in lakes of blood.
For this I should kick out Hexat from the party. It's a waste of XP.
People have no grasp of what they do. Such a waste.
May our deeds be sung through the ages!
13,000 for monks.
Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
May our deeds be sung through the ages!
Scum!
You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
Vengeance!
It's the least I can do. Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
Now I have to lock up Hexat on this side. Where did she go?
Should all drown in lakes of blood.
CEO, at one shoot. You require nothing more? I'll do it for a turnip.
You can't be here without me. Send me away and send yourself.
People have no grasp of what they do.
You know, this reminds me of that
Look at the
time.
strength of your body, the desire in your
There's a
heart.
ghostly priest.
I gave you this.
From what I remember, they give 22,000 XP. Yeah, this is because they are actually coded as leeches. I've checked them out with Radar Overlay once, and they had a leech code.
You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
Readier than a red-cheeked maiden, my friend.
Speak your mind.
What is steel compared to the hand that wields it?
This isn't boring.
What is steel compared to the hand that wields it? It's the least I can do.
There's a bunch of greater mummies behind the doors. I can't rest without Hexat, unfortunately.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you,
Greater
boy?
mummies require +3 weapons to hit. So this is where enchant weapon comes in handy.
You can't be here without me. Send me away, and you send yourself. Easy enough, if you know.
Shall all drown in lakes of blood. People have no grasp of what they do. Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
Yes, I see.
Be gone.
Shouldn't have protection from fire actually. He already has another spell to cast.
You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
I do not care much for being prodded all the time.
It's the least I can do.
Yes. Fantastic, that.
That's actually a lot. More than I was expecting.
Enter Herr Delis.
Such a waste. That is power.
For the fallen!
Yes, crucify him.
Very... Man, that's a lot of damage.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At your command, of course. Aye, a fair gambit.
Don't mean to startle you or anything, but all this blood spurting about is actually mine.
With vengeance!
Played for oblivion.
Take that, turnip scum!
Thy will be done.
I wonder if the mummy rod can perma a companion.
Shall all drown in lakes of blood.
Because this is what it does in pen and paper, right? It turns them into dust.
And people have no grasp of what they do.
Readier than a red cheek maiden, my friend. A solid blow!
That is power.
God, I strike a blow!
What is steel compared to the hand? Such a waste. Look at crucify him.
I can't. I'm allergic.
You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
Manus, potentis, paro.
It is a role I am glad to play.
If I must.
You're doomed.
Such a waste.
I warn you, I cannot abide this charity. It is not to my tastes at all.
It's the least I can do.
It shall be done with skill and care.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy? It shall all drown in lakes of blood.
I thought as much.
People have no grasp of what they do.
I shall be glad to dance to your tune.
Okay, now I have to fetch Hexat because she's my ticket
Look at the
out.
strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
You can't be here without me. Send me away, and you send yourself.
You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
I do think I will do another Hexat quest because if you don't fight the optional fight against those 4 ghost warriors, it isn't that difficult and it's quite quick. And it also gives quest XP.
It's the least I can do. Yes.
Hello, friends.
You know what it is, don't you, boy?
Come, he is enough. The shroud, formidable. I asked for what it is. I was afraid you, the ages why be you, the Haki, but let up finding an if El don't think farewell, Hexat. And I mean that.
It'll all drown.
Ready to go?
People have no grasp of what they do.
It makes no difference.
You would steal? You will have to take the map.
That's the... Go there, through the webs. You'll find everything you seek within.
So, there are 2 mages and 2 high-level archers here, and the mages have level 9 spells, so I'm not eager to fight them.
Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
I will take this scimitar because it causes some of the statues to come to life and they drop full plates.
You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
You sound like Goladon. I'll do it for eternity.
There's a whole bunch of web traps here. There should be more of them. Yeah. Of course I triggered it.
You know, this reminds me of that time way back.
It's the least I can do. Yes. You know what it should all drown in lakes of blood.
Yes, a standard tactic, that. Take that, turnip-hating scum!
Very good.
Fall, creature, and feed the earth! Curse you!
That is what we want.
People have no grasp of what they do.
Fall and stay falling. Ha! That's
Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
You broke into my house.
Those items from the chest
Stole
work
my
in an interesting way, and I
murdered my servants.
don't know all the combination, but if you take the piece of silk
It's the least I can
and
do.
put it here, I think it disables all of the traps.
Yes.
If you take the
You
gold
know what it
statue,
is, don't you, boy?
it makes you...
Feed the
And
earth!
the scimitar triggers the warrior statues to come to life. Which is good, because they drop full plates. And they're worth a lot. The golden statue increases in weight when you're standing here. This is a spike trap. And it makes you unable to move, so you take more damage.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At your command, of course.
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up
Am
off
I
the ground.
ready? I can carry not another stitch. It will fall to the
I have
ground.
too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
That's a +3 dagger. But she already has a club that's slightly better.
Should all drown in lakes of blood.
You can also turn the statues to flesh with a regular spell. But Anomen has the Ring of Elemental Control of Earth, and I don't think I have any stone to flesh memorized.
People have no grasp of what they do.
Die quickly, fool.
Such a waste.
Fall, creature, and feed the earth!
And an oil lamp causes a genie to come to life. So I would have to pre-buff from fire or from lightning.
May our deed may have this
Such a waste. That is power. Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this.
Potentis.
You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets, and that is what grieves me the most.
Doom.
That is power.
Yes, master. What should I fetch now?
Watch
With vengeance!
Yes.
Contemplate is the least I can do.
Die quickly, fool.
This library has a couple of rare scrolls.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
Like the Summon Genie and Summon Ifriti are pretty rare. You also have to get this book to know the right answers.
Wait, the delicate balance, the nearly hidden wires.
Should all drown in lakes of blood.
Readier than... Enter Herr Delis.
A waste of my time.
If you step on the webbed panel,
as you wish,
it teleports you back
Very
here
well.
and spawns some, I think,
Fine,
face
fine,
spiders.
just stop. Oh, all right.
This might actually be an infinite experience source.
People have no grasp of what they... Look at the strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I gave you this. You broke into my house, stole my property, murdered my servants and my pets.
Yes,
and
yes,
that is what grieves me the most.
There's also a bunch of web traps here.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy? Should all drown in lakes of blood.
You have to read that book from library to know the right answers. And now for the dialogue dose.
People have no grasp of what they do.
What? Flies in my web? No, no, this will not do. Fly away, you. Go, get out. Tattered and old and ragged thing. What do you want with it? Oh, really? You heard that? What else? It was...
In the previous run, I've actually was close to dying here because, as it turns out, she's a high-level cleric and she pre-buffs with physical mirror. And my previous character was throwing daggers really hard. So I took 2 hits from my own daggers and the 3rd hit would kill me. But I have noticed in time that she has physical mirror up. I think I already fucked up.
So sweet, you flatterer.
Yeah.
Those words are kind.
This is why I bought the reflection shield, because it also returns projectiles, and if it causes a loop between a physical mirror and the reflection shield, and physical mirror has a very short duration. Yeah, physical mirror.
strength of your body, the desire in your heart. I give you this.
With vengeance.
When I am gone,
Okay.
you will have never
That
been.
was very unexpected, and I'm fucking triggered. What did she cast on me? Did anyone notice what was it? She's a cleric, right? So it was it a destruction? I will have to watch VOD. Yeah, that's it. It's an overload run, so I died to a very funny boss, which is, as it turns out, very dangerous. Because this is the second time I almost died here, and this time it actually went all the way. That was quite unexpected. I have to watch the VOD to see what actually killed me, because I think it was... It might have been destruction. Yep, nestled back to Candlekeep. Although I don't know if I'm going to start a new run right away. Maybe I should stop calling my characters the Veyorn, because the runs are jinxed then. Yeah, I have to watch the playback of this to see what actually killed me. Or, I guess, trigger the fight again and just see what she casts.
I warn you, I cannot abide this charity. It is not to my tastes at all.
You was tattered and what? I should kill you for such presumption. Die, insect!
Oh, I was malizent. Yeah, that was a big mistake. And I was just saying she's a high-level player, wasn't I?
Contemplate this on the Sea of Wolf. Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
All right. A solid blow.
What does she have?
Blood.
Slay Living, but it's a touch spell. Yeah, it's a touch spell. I guess she has some kind of a very long reach because she's immobile. That sucks.
Yes, I see. One day.
I was done for by a meme boss, a beamdog boss. And I was saying to myself that I don't need to do this quest because I'm good for XP. Yeah, nestled out of the cliffs. I don't even know what character I would like to play if I was doing an extra. Maybe you guys have any suggestions. I pretty much played every... I've done a long run with pretty much every class that is remotely good. Like Zerg Mage, Multi-Mage, Barbarian, Dwarven Defender, Zerg to Druid. And then the other classes are, you have companions, right? So Thief Mage, Fighter Druid. I play with them all the time. Conan the Barbarian, Cleric Ranger. I've just played a fighter druid, so it would be mostly the same. I haven't played a dwarven defender. Fighter thief, I actually did a full run with a fighter thief that succeeded in Ascension. Gandalf the Dragon Disciple, Saruman the Wild... No Wild Mages, because it's fun to play, like it's funny to play a Wild Mage, but playing Wild Mage through BG1 is just throwing the dices that are loaded not in your favor. I think I will just delete these VODs because I'm too... because it's shameful to die to... But I think... Didn't the Vayon also die here once? Zerg Mage. I've played a Zerg Mage a full playthrough. I did Ascension with a Zerg Mage. It was Dag of Ur with two-handed weapons and... yeah, so I've played actually a full run that succeeded. Maybe I will play some Gothic 2 instead. Legolas the Archer. I've played a full BG1 playthrough with an Archer, but not BG2. Although Archers are quite boring, because they're... Dwarven Defender would be a good character, yeah. I could do this, but I might play some Gothic 2 instead. I don't know if anyone would be for watching a Gothic 2 playthrough. I don't know if it would be a no reload. Like, I know the game very well, but it's also very easy to die there. To like get a wrong jump off a cliff and fall to your death. Yeah, anyway, I think I will end the stream now and think about what I want to play next, and I guess I will take a clip of this death and post it, because, well, it's funny. It's kind of humiliating, but it is funny. So, thanks for Hobbit Bounty Hunter. That's a good one. I've played a Hobbit Swashbuckler. I did a full playthrough of BG1 with a Swashbuckler, and it was streamed, but the VODs are already gone because they only last for 7 days. I've died in Durlax in BG1 after pretty much clearing the entirety of the game, because I only had last levels of Durlax and Sarevok fight to do. Yeah, Swashbuckler. Right soundset. Well, I've heard that Gimli soundset is not very good. Like, the Vayon played with it once and the quality was just not there. So yeah, we cut the clip and post it and then think about what to do next. So thanks for tuning in and witnessing this humiliating death. See you next time.